completely forgotten about them. And as much as it seems it's an easy task to go there, it's far easier to collect money. It's very difficult to get people to actually spend time and visit. We've got an entire fund associated with empowerment, job creation and development, and sustainability. We've put a lot of funds into ensuring it's not just handouts, but that people have a chance to change and turn around their lives. We have family and support programs. We look after a number of families. The increase of single mums is huge. It's very, very difficult, as many of us know, just to make ends meet. And to take this on a task on a daily basis as a single mum is exceptionally daunting. So we help as much as we can. Our Ramadan program is an extensive program, and that's got details on its own. We work with a number of affiliated and well-established organizations in South Africa to ensure transparency on all our projects. We do a number of international projects as well, including disaster relief, orphan support. We support and fund projects from Somalia to Syria. We currently are funding a number of young Syrian widows to go back to university to study so that they can take care of their families. And we've also got a Mo'akha project running, which families in South Africa take on to support and look after families in Gaza or in Syria. We have 4 other branches, namely CWF Kids, CWF Volunteers, CWF Cancer Care, and CWF Medical. That in a nutshell is a little bit about what we do. We just want to thank everyone, and especially Dr. Jina, for giving us the opportunity to partner with this book. We are so thankful to you for all your proceeds. Like I mentioned, every single cent makes a difference. But more importantly, to you, the authors, you have given a voice to the very many families and the women that we look after. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Thanks for that, Zaheera, and we expect you to get your entire organization of Caring Women's Forum members to now take a picture with the book and say thank you, because of what you've done, we now can get on our work. So we look out for that very, very soon indeed. Right, let's just do that. We're almost done here with the formalities. I just want to remind you, when we get upstairs, besides the pictures that I spoke about, make an effort to engage with these contributors. They have a story, and not everybody is, well, they've written it down, but I mean, who are these personalities? Who are these people? Make the effort to get to know them. So the refreshments will be there, but don't just leave it to refreshments. You know, the real food is the wisdom, and that's going to come when you interact with them. So really make the time to do just that, right? I call upon now the publisher of African Perspective, who, as you may know, you can do what you want around books and ideas, but if you don't have a solid publisher that will back you, that will get the name out with the credibility that it deserves, then you have a problem. In this case, thank goodness, Saffron's got the solid publisher behind them, and that's Rose Francis of African Perspective, and she will deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ashraf. Before I deliver the vote of thanks, I would just like to say, we're going to miss you on Afternoon Drive in the afternoon on SAFM. Ashraf from Monday will be on the radio on SAFM from 8 o'clock, huh? Ashraf, from 8 till 10.
Politics mainly, yeah.
So, yeah, Ashraf, thank you for being the center of our world in the afternoon, driving home. So thank you for that. And thank you for being a wonderful and warm MC today. Thank you. My girlfriend Aisha Kaji, thank you so much. It's beautiful that we could work together. Thank you. Dr. Zaheera Jina, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Some of you spoke about how this name started, Saffron. When we started with the concept of publishing this book, we didn't have this name, Saffron. It was an osmosis. You know, the whole period as we decided, as the stories came, and, you know, we got to know each other. And so it's a really wonderful relationship, and I definitely think that it's a relationship that is going to be with us for a long time. And I'm really privileged to have had the opportunity to work so closely with Dr. Zaheera Jina. Thank you. contributors who I've spoken to, either on WhatsApp at 2 o'clock in the morning or on email. Thank you very much for your contribution. And we were talking earlier on about the stories. Really, I don't believe that these stories are particular to Muslim women. Rahana, when you wrote your story, your letter to your daughter, that's my story. I read it and I thought, oh my gosh, that's incredible that you're engaging your children into your past mistakes, yeah? And actually just being frank with your children, bringing your children to it and saying, sorry darling, it could have been better, but this is what happened, you know? So thank you for that, Rahana. And thank you to all the other women. When we leave here right now, we're going to go upstairs. There's some refreshments for all of us. The book will be sold, and most of you have my email address or WhatsApp details. Please, you feel free to contact me even after this event to communicate. We certainly would like to take this launch. We want to take this launch to Cape Town, to Durban, Assadville, definitely. We also spoke about a similar book with just male contributors. That is so needed. That is so needed. So can I just say, I'm ready to publish that. Thank you very much for attending on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much for your work.
Yeah, it's been a fabulous afternoon, hasn't it? Yes. I mean, you had choices, you could have done something else, but you've chosen well in being just here. So the formalities are just about over. Don't just get up. I'll just remind you, so when you get upstairs, there's refreshments. I think there's samosas, there's no sisters, which is very disappointing. That's the one that I like. That's for my mother-in-law, my late mother-in-law's contribution. That's the sweet that I like. There's also some things called salad, sweet, juicy drink that we normally connect with engagements around that type of thing, so they'll do more. There's no coffee, strange enough, but I mean, it's fine. You know, there's choices that I made. But very importantly, I made the point here, connect with the contributors, take the pictures. But here's one to the contributors as well. So, I'm not a contributor, and I've taken my picture with the book on my own. Okay? So, goodness, you have to do the same yourself. 56 contributors, take pictures of the book on your own and say, I'm part of this book, and tag it to your friends, if not anybody else. But I mean, use that hashtag, the Saffron book launch, and you'll see how you'll multiply. Because ultimately, so this is a mixture between commercialism and the realities of the world. Your message will only come across if more people read the message, which means more people need to buy the book. You actually have to do the selling so that more people will get the message, because the messages are profound, but they will be lost if it's simply going to be kept to yourself. So now that you've done the one bit, the real bit now is reach out, make sure other people buy it. I'll leave you with something completely relevant to this year, which is, you know, we all think about relationships, and there are different types of relationships. So the obvious one would be, in the context of today, would be marriage, but as we've heard, there's a relationship with toasted cheese. By the way, my equivalent of toasted cheese is baked potato, just so that you know that. So we have relationships with our favorite soccer team, be it the troubled Kaiser Chiefs team that got thrown with a lot of missiles yesterday, or the Man United team that had two halves in their lives, or the cricket team, or our relationship with the former president, and some love him even more now, or the incumbents, right? So we have relationships with different people, and different emotions come through, or even Mandela as well. So we have those relationships. But here's the thing. If you go to of the 56 contributors, the last line of the 56th contributor says it all. And it's not because she just by coincidence happens to be my wife. Because you see, here's the story. It's not about who she is. It's about what the last line says. So think about all the things I've said about relationships. And her last line is, and I'll end with that, don't let the honeymoon end.